I do not understand why or how it is that when a kid is truant, the punishment for skipping school is that we kick you out of school.
Right.
I have never quite understood that.
Yeah.
So you skip school, and we punish you for skipping school by expelling you, by kicking you out of school. Your thoughts first, Manuel, then we'll go to Randy.
Well, again, what we did is we started organizing young people about 10 years ago. As you know, I organized inside the Bus Riders Union for many years. Sure. And one of the issues was that young people were basically showing up to school late because the bus was running. Again, this is a systems issue, not a personal issue. And what you got was a young person getting picked up, as I said, checkpoints in front of schools. Not only were they missing now almost often 2 classes, because now you got the ticket, you have to be processed inside your school. Then if you want to go to court, you have to go to court with your parents, so your parents had to miss an additional day of work to go to court with you. If you were lucky, you had a good judge who would tell you, just don't do it again. But the reality was that young people were getting a $1,000 fine for coming late. And if they fought it, and again, because from our point of view, that law was illegal, because if you're in the process of going to school, you're not skipping school, right? Which is what this law is about, skipping school, not being late to school. And you basically had to miss 2 other days to try to fight that ticket back. So from our point of view, we can't, we have to talk about this as an exclusion to school, that it's denying you the ability to have a real rightful education. And the good thing is that now people are writing about this, right? So now there's real good evidence that shows that if you get arrested in school, you're 2 times likely to leave school. If you have to go from school to court, you're 4 times likely to leave school altogether. So from our point of view, then we have to see it as something that's systematically happening to pushing our young people out, and that's very racialized.
And that's more evidence of the criminalization of the kids in our school system. So Randy, your thoughts about this notion of kicking you out because you didn't show up?
As you say it's just patently stupid, ridiculous, and outrageous. So any of those words work. But what we've done is this. We pretend that we don't ask our schools to do everything. And what's happened is that you have basically triage in schools. Because you have, let's take 2 populations of kids. You have lots and lots of kids that come to school every single day wanting to have a real great education and wanting to be noticed and wanting to be engaged. And so then you have lots of kids who have lots of challenges, and if there's even a little bit of an act out, if a teacher doesn't really truly know the kid, and the kid doesn't really know the teacher, then what happens is you start seeing a world of hurt. Because all of a sudden, that kid becomes in a class, all the other kids are here, that kid is there, teacher doesn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden the teacher says, please, just have that kid out of my class because I don't know what to do with everybody else. And that's where, and so what then happens is instead of it being a big red flag to say, okay, we need more support for the kid that's acting out. But if the teacher can't do it, it doesn't mean that that teacher is bad. It means that teacher needs more support.